Hey guys, it's Postbox Pat. Welcome back to a brand new video, and in today's video we're discussing the end of the Fortnite lore and exactly what happened during this event and how it kind of leads into the future of Fortnite. Now, I've been posting around online saying I didn't really like the event and things like this, and people have been asking why, what's wrong with it, and why are you saying it's like on par or maybe worse than Fracture? Well, it was the lore element to me which was missing. However, let me just say before we break down what's going on here, the future of this event, like the aftermath of it with the Lego mode, the Rocket League mode, and the music mode is huge for UEFN and that side of Fortnite. And like I said, to me, I'm like Gollum. I have two sides. I have my OG side and my UEFN side. I love UEFN in the future of Fortnite, but I also love the OG nostalgia. And this was kind of the end to it. I'll explain that as we do go into the lore and kind of putting that to one side and maybe retiring that storyline element from maybe the channel if there is nothing in the future. We'll find out in season 1 if the storyline does ramp up. I don't think like a banana is a good replacement for the story, like hunting a banana. It seems a bit strange, but we'll see where things go with the season. Anyway, let's talk about this. What happened? How can we describe the storyline and where do things go here? Because it's really important to kind of understand, I guess, what really happened with the storyline in this event, because I feel like a lot of people aren't looking at it enough to kind of gain a full understanding of the lore that happened. Now, it makes sense why people don't understand it, because there was no narration, no explanation by Epic, which would have been a little bit nicer and a little bit neater if they did that, but they didn't, so we've kind of got to go for it and kind of explain what happened. Now, the rockets were probably piloted by the 7. We assume they were in the past. Are they this time? Maybe this is the last time we ever see the 7. Maybe the 7 are completely written off anyway by, obviously, when Amy went to find them, but never actually found them. So that's that bit out of the way. We know the rockets possibly are piloted by the 7. Where's Kevin the Cube? Well, that one seems like Epic have missed it out on the event. Initially, I thought that the rocket was going to crash into Kevin and the 0 point, and that was going to cause the Big Bang. Could it be slightly different from the usual outcome, which I thought would be a great solution and a really good way to end the storyline, kind of with the 0 point and the last reality all in one. But they forgot to do that, or just maybe they just, I don't know, maybe their Fortnite storyline minds aren't as advanced as the communities. Anyway, so we do see that we do have the 0 point with the meteor, and we see this bit now where things start to malfunction a bit. I find this quite funny. It's kind of like giving us a hint that something's going to happen a little bit different. It doesn't really make too much sense. I don't get why this is happening 100%. I guess the time machine really did mess things up to the point where Kevin wasn't even there. I don't want to keep mentioning Kevin. I was a bit upset about Kevin not being there. But anyway, we can see the meteor does go in. It does its usual thing. The rockets do drive off in the same direction they did during the original event. But the sky's a little bit different, and the meteor's kind of changing between lots of different props. And suddenly we get the black hole effect. However, we don't actually go into the black hole. We go into, I guess, the rebirth of the Omniverse, as we like to call it, a one that many of us are excited for the future of Fortnite, or should I say kind of like the creative UEFN side of Fortnite, the multiverse, find it in Fortnite stuff, which Fortnite are looking to promote, and I love that as well. It's really cool. I love where they're going with it, but I do miss the lore. Anyway, this is like the bye. This is goodbye. We will be going back to the OG map at some point in the future, by the way. Fortnite have confirmed that, but that's a different topic entirely. Let's move into this, and as we go into it and explain what happens here. So we can see that the Big Bang does take place right now, and this is the key moment which I want to mention, because this is when everything just kind of changes. This is the Big Bang, the rebirth of the Omniverse. Everything inside of this completely changes. Everything goes to nothing, and suddenly we get the creation of the Omniverse, and the 0 point was technically born in this verse. Now, we don't see the 0 point. We don't know if it's here. We don't know if it's still around. We get a lot of Easter eggs, which I've broken down in a separate video, and we see in here just the birth of this new universe. Maybe the 0 point doesn't exist in here. Maybe each of these are different realities. It doesn't really explain much. We just kind of see this place that we go into, which is mainly just collabs and adverts for other versions and games and game modes inside of Fortnite, which is cool and exciting. That's what I said at the start of the video. I'm looking forward to trying these out, but it's not 100% what the community wants from an event that are the OG diehard Fortnite fans. Maybe you guys aren't the original fans, and maybe you like to see collabs and cool things like this. And yes, the Lego bit was amazing. I'm not an M&M fan, so I didn't really like that as much, and the Rocket League racing wasn't really too interactive for me. It was more kind of like you kind of stuck stage, similar to what we had with the Galactus event and what we had with the Collision event as well, where everything happens regardless of what buttons you press. So that's the rocket bit. But yeah, that's where everything goes. We go into this new section, and this is the new Fortnite lore now. Everything is gone. Everything is forgotten from what we can tell here. I feel like it's all being rewritten, but it's not 100% clear if that is the case. Fortnite did post a tweet that says, a galaxy is a container of worlds that abide by its own set of rules. Galaxies unknown leave opportunity for new rules. That's one of the tweets they did say, and it's mainly focusing on the aspect of the multiverse or the omniverse, whatever you want to call it, with this sort of kind of thing allowing for lots of different worlds and collaborations to happen. We already kind of had this happening in Fortnite with UEFN and stuff, but this just kind of like pushes it even further into us, if you know what I mean. To me, is it goodbye to the Fortnite lore, the one that we know and love? I would say yes. And I do think we won't be seeing the Seven as the same. We won't be seeing the Rock as Foundation again. We won't be seeing Salone as a main villain. We may not even see Geno or the IO or the Seven or the Last Reality again. Do I think Charlie Wen will avoid using these as skins or characters for storyline stuff? I think there will be an avoidance that they won't want to make them the main story again because it will cause confusion, but I do think we may see the reappearance of the Last Reality because of the lots. I feel like the Last Reality has more connection to people than IO and the Seven, if you are an OG fan, I guess, like because of the cube rolling around the map and stuff, Season 5, Season 6, and even Season 8, and then the IO and the Seven stuff really didn't start picking up, I guess, until Chapter 3, so there was less of that compared to what we saw with the cube stuff. So I feel like we could see more Last Reality stuff at some point because it kind of could tie in nicely. They haven't really told the Last Reality story fully, but I guess the Origin and the Cube Queen do have the Origin definitely has references to the Seven, so everything kind of references back to the Seven and IO, Geno, etc. They all have connections, and maybe this universe just says bye to them characters and just, you know, that's it for them. They've kind of finished their little run in the first 4 chapters, and today's been a really difficult day for me just to kind of say goodbye to the lore and not really have much of it after waiting a whole year for a live event and the lore being pretty hard to understand through Chapter 4, let alone nothing really lore wise. It's been a weird one, but everything else has been awesome. I'm really excited to play the 3 new modes, especially Chapter 5, but we do have a little lead in for the storyline in Chapter 5 where Fortnite have kind of been promoting it a little bit, which I'll play a little clip of as we jump into that now. So the trailer which we saw earlier on the channel, which we broke down for Chapter 5 Season 1, we do see Jonesy pick up Nana. We have your banana, which is what we see, and he's not happy about that. And even Fortnite have posted a tweet on their Twitter which says, we have your precious banana, future details of his capture to come, with a really cool little logo of, like, it looks a little bit like the people from the Syndicate style people, the in-between thing, whatever it was. That's what it looks like a little bit. So yeah, I think maybe we could hopefully see some sort of revival of the storyline with this. I feel like it's a very weird, like, opener. Like, this is, like, if it's the new chapter and the new story and everything, hunting a banana which has been captured, it just feels odd to me. Like, it doesn't feel like a story, it feels more like a quest. But maybe this whole season's going to be themed around hunting this banana, and it's going to be out of this world. We're going to see lots of different fruit, lots of different things going on, and everything's going to be really awesome hunting our friend Peely, which is going to be cool. We've got to get him back. So yeah, we can only hope for that. I think that's quite exciting. I don't know what to say on it, really. I guess we can only see what happens in this season to truly know, is this a new storyline that's being told from the start? Is this a continuation from the current storyline which we've had, which I'm assuming it's not after what's happened with the Big Bang? Or is this just not really a storyline, it's more just like little fillers for quests and stuff which you've got to do? And that's basically where we leave it. That's where we have to wait and see now for Chapter 5 Season 1 with the lore. Now, you guys wondering what was my rating of the event? I would probably put it on par or a little bit lower than Fracture just because the lore wasn't in there. That's just my opinion. The Lego bit was amazing. If you don't consider lore, this event would probably get a 6 out of 10 from me, almost a 7 out of 10, because the Lego bit was amazing. The Rocket League bit I didn't really like, and if I was an Eminem fan, I would have absolutely loved it. Just because I'm not an Eminem fan, obviously that doesn't get a high rating from me. So for me, it would get a 6 out of 10. If you consider the lore, it'd probably like a 2 or a 3 out of 10, maybe even lower, because the lore was just not there, or no kind of direction of where Fortnite's going in that lore element without actually analysing it like we've done here. It wasn't easy for the average consumer to understand, and maybe could cause confusion in the future if they do bring characters back and if it is a new story. But we'll have to wait. You know, these questions I'm asking are things that we can only answer throughout Chapter 5, Season 1 to see the direction things are going. And we'll know tomorrow, we'll know in the next few days where the lore's going a little bit, and then we'll know by the end of Season 1 if there's going to be a live event, if there's going to be more lore, or is it really just going to be promoting other stuff that is outside of the Fortnite Battle Royale space, but UEFN stuff, which I'm fine with as well, because I'm very passionate about the UEFN and creative space. I do that a lot when I'm not making videos, hence why I don't make as many videos now. But I have a side of me which still loves the OG Fortnite that's stuck in the past, and maybe it's time just to get rid of that and just focus on where we are currently. But we'll see. Well, we can only see. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought of the event. Let me know what you think of the lore, and we can only wait and see. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.